The more you open up about your pain, the higher the risk that some individuals may derive pleasure from your suffering or contribute to its exacerbation. This sadistic and envious behavior, unfortunately prevalent in many, has the potential to impede personal growth in various aspects of life, such as work, friendships, and family. Therefore, refraining from exposing your vulnerabilities can become a source of strength. Picture yourself as a resilient tree in the midst of a storm. Leaves may flutter, branches may sway, but the trunk remains solid and deeply rooted. This silent resilience is what we aim to teach, emphasizing that you can become even stronger by demonstrating that external and internal issues do not easily affect you. It involves learning to be the master of your own fate, firm, strong, and serene amidst chaos. The video delves into 18 Stoic principles attributed to Epictetus, a renowned philosopher. It also encourages self-knowledge, where strength emanates not from the noise of thunder, but from the silence of the light guiding your path. The audience is urged to focus on the content rather than daily distractions. Principle number 1 advises listening twice as much as you speak, emphasizing learning from others rather than repetitively expressing your own thoughts. Principle number 2 suggests always anticipating the worst to counteract anxiety about potential future problems. Epictetus proposes adopting the mindset that the feared scenarios have already happened, allowing the development of coping strategies. Principle number 3 encourages embracing failure as a means of progress, challenging the conventional desire to avoid being seen as foolish. According to Epictetus, being considered a fool is an opportunity for genuine improvement, both professionally and personally. Overcoming challenges, in his philosophy, requires a thoughtful and systematic approach rather than spontaneous reactions. The subsequent principles delve into themes such as awareness of the dangers of fortune, avoiding reliance on a single hope, and always remembering that death is inevitable at the end of the road. Each principle contributes to Epictetus's holistic philosophy aimed at fostering resilience and personal growth. This is not counsel that encourages pessimism, but rather an urging to be mindful that death is the ultimate destination for all our actions and endeavors. Understanding this, we might reconsider the value of investing 2 decades of our limited life savings to purchase a house that, burdensome as it may be, we cannot take with us when death eventually arrives. Just as we carry essential items like our phone, credit cards, and toothbrush in our bag, having a small notebook with these Stoic principles could prove beneficial. Through them, setbacks cease to be perceived as misfortunes, and life is no longer seen as an endless span of time, but rather an opportunity to realistically assess our existence and make optimal use of our time. Principle number 7 emphasizes that true wealth lies in a contented spirit. Epictetus defines wisdom as not worrying about what one lacks, but finding joy in what one possesses. This wisdom encourages us to cease lamenting what we lack, appreciating instead what we have achieved so far, fostering happiness in the present moment. Principle number 8 advocates for the incorporation of humility into our lives, particularly in the realm of learning. Epictetus suggests that claiming to already know hinders true learning, and embracing humility allows us to approach knowledge with the curiosity and openness of a child. Principle number 9 challenges the perception of guilt, equating it with a plague. It prompts a shift from blaming others or ourselves to recognizing guilt as foolishness, fostering a sense of responsibility and determination to overcome mistakes. Principle number 10 advises marking alliances with positive and successful individuals, acknowledging the influence of people's behavior on our state of mind. By surrounding ourselves with those who inspire us to be our best, we can create a positive and uplifting environment. Principle number 11 underscores the significance of our reactions in shaping our destiny. Epictetus emphasizes the weight of our responses, highlighting that our success or failure is intricately linked to how we react to various situations. Therefore, acquiring the skill of not revealing your vulnerabilities can transform into a source of strength. Envision yourself as a resilient tree in the midst of a storm. The leaves may flutter and the branches may sway, but the trunk remains unwavering, deeply rooted in the earth. This illustrates silent resilience, a trait we aim to impart. We delve into how you can enhance your strength by demonstrating resilience to external and internal issues. Each challenge becomes an opportunity to emulate the tree, acting as if nothing bothers you. It's not about denying the storm, but choosing not to let the rain soak you and the wind knock you down. In essence, it's about becoming the master of your own fate, firm, strong, and serene amid chaos. The video transitions into discussing 18 Stoic principles attributed to Epictetus, a renowned philosopher. Additionally, there's an invitation to introspection and self-knowledge, emphasizing that true strength emerges not from the clamor of thunder, but from the silence of the guiding light. The audience is encouraged to focus on the content in the upcoming minutes, steering away from daily distractions. Principle number 1 advises listening twice as much as you speak, highlighting the importance of learning from others rather than incessantly repeating one's own thoughts. Principle number 2 suggests preparing for the worst, to counteract anxiety about potential future problems. Epictetus proposes a mindset that considers the feared scenarios as already having occurred, enabling the development of coping strategies. Principle number 3 encourages embracing failure as a crucial element for progress. Epictetus challenges the conventional notion that avoiding foolishness is essential, suggesting that being considered a fool is an opportunity for genuine improvement. The subsequent principles explore themes such as awareness of the dangers of fortune, avoiding fixation on a single hope, and a constant reminder of the inevitability of death. These principles collectively contribute to Epictetus's philosophy, fostering resilience and personal growth. To truly grasp a subject, Epictetus suggests that it's crucial to learn what we believe we already know. This call to humility, particularly in the realm of learning, urges us to avoid boasting about our existing knowledge, which can distance us from genuine understanding. It emphasizes the importance of approaching learning with the conviction that we are largely ignorant about what we aim to understand, adopting the perspective of a child full of wonder and a desire to learn. Principle number 9 equates guilt with a plague, noting that narrow-minded individuals blame others. Ordinary people blame themselves, but the wise view all guilt as foolishness. Therapists nowadays recognize guilt as a feeling to be eradicated, emphasizing that refusing to engage with guilt is the only way to overcome it. Resorting to blame, whether directed outward or inward, becomes a tempting yet unproductive escape from taking responsibility for mistakes. Principle number 10 advises forming alliances with positive and successful individuals, likening negative influences to contagious ailments. Epictetus suggests surrounding oneself with people who inspire and bring out the best in us, highlighting the significant impact of people's behavior on our state of mind. The principle advocates choosing alliances that bring good vibes and distancing from those who have a detrimental effect on our well-being. Principle number 11 underscores the impact of our reactions on shaping our destiny. Epictetus emphasizes that while we can't choose what happens to us, we have control over how we manage it. Challenges may arise, but our reactions to them determine the course of our lives. Life is not solely about what happens to us, but about what we choose to do with those experiences. Principle number 12 emphasizes the importance of fulfilling our duties in society and the world, drawing parallels with nature's consistent fulfillment of its roles. It stresses that waiting for praise or acknowledgement to fulfill our obligations is a failure to ourselves and the environment. Understanding our tasks and recognizing their impact on others imposes a moral duty to carry them out without external reminders. Principle number 13 advises against hating those who hate us, but rather encourages ignoring them. Epictetus emphasizes our superiority over those who criticize or discriminate against us, urging us not to waste our time and energy on negative thoughts. Immunity to such negativity is promoted, viewing it as regrettable attempts to harm rather than something to fear. Principle number 14 advocates for simplicity, encouraging us to bet on simplicity rather than getting entangled in unnecessary complexity. It underscores the value of straightforwardness and avoiding unnecessary complications in our approach to various aspects of life. Living frugally in a world offering various luxuries may seem counterintuitive, but the rationale is straightforward. Wealth demands constant commitment and daily energy to sustain a lifestyle of opulence. Choosing a simpler life liberates us from the pressure of meeting deadlines for bills, loans, and credit cards. Principle number 15 underscores that allowing others' comments and attitudes to disturb us relinquishes control over our lives. Epictetus emphasizes the importance of putting up a barrier to prevent external influences from affecting our inner peace, recognizing that each individual is the owner of their words and the choice of what to listen to. Principle number 16 prioritizes friendship over wealth, stating that true wealth lies in genuine friends who offer support, even if material fortune dissipates. Cultivating such friendships is deemed a profitable long-term investment. Principle number 17 urges us to extract benefits from every situation, emphasizing that the ability to take advantage of adversity is our duty. It underscores the importance of seeking positives in challenging situations, contributing to personal growth throughout life. Finally, principle number 18 advises against worrying about things beyond our control. Epictetus emphasizes that while we own our opinions, we cannot control our reputation, goods, or success. Worrying about uncontrollable aspects is seen as a decision to waste time. The Stoic principles, besides being practical for everyday life, are viewed as teachings guiding us through challenging times with resilience and interest. Epictetus's philosophy encourages application rather than indulgence in fantasies, fostering personal growth and progress.